what I think about Shedeur and I titled this video "The Middle of the Pack Guys," and these are the guys and when I say the middle of the pack guys, these guys are like the Jordan Love, the Justin Herberts, the Zach Wilson, and the and the JJ McCarthy guys. Those guys versus Shedeur. Um, and I'm definitely taking Shedeur over Justin Herbert. Here's why, because excuse me, I believe if you put Shedeur on the Chargers, they will have a better record. They will have a better record with Shedeur, and not only that, they will win two playoff games with Shedeur. I think Shedor's clutch. Shedeur have the right mindset. Um, Not saying that Justin Herbert don't, but Justin Herbert don't get it done, and he keep on not getting it done. They gonna look somewhere else, man. So yeah, I'm taking Shedeur over over Justin Herbert. Two been in the playoffs twice, and you got outplayed twice. You got outplayed by and you got outplayed. Who else you got outplayed by? And you got outplayed by C.J. Stroud. I mean, that's not saying much. That's not a knock on C.J. Stroud, but it is what it is. Um, I'm definitely taking Shedeur over Zach Wilson. I mean, Zach Wilson, we see he's a career backup. He possibly have a chance to start at the Saints. So man, so that tells me what they think about those guys. Every Tyler Shock, they did well. Spencer Ratliff did okay, but for them not to have, for either one of them guys not to not to solidify the quarterback position, that lets you everything you need to know. Who else I'm taking Shador over? I'm taking Shador over JJ McCarthy. I'm definitely doing that. Um, Not saying that JJ McCarthy isn't isn't going to be good. I think JJ McCarthy is going to be good. I think that Shador he have a better arm. Could put the ball on the money, and he just clutch when it counts, man. And that's how I see that. Um, you can tell me, and I would take who else? I would take Shador over Green over I mean over Jordan Love. Excuse me. That's what I would do because what Jordan Love proved. Jordan Love proved he deserved to be in the league. Yes, Jordan Love could play, but he always be injured. Yeah, I believe Shador is is a big time player. Like I said, he's clutch. He went throw for a throw. Um, throw for a throw with Caleb Williams. He didn't win. He didn't win the game, no. But you saw what he could do. You score, I score. Well, we all know why he fell in the draft. Why he fell in the draft. Why he was a fifth round pick. Because who his dad was and what he said to Tamara when he was on Tamara Marshall. I already got places where I don't want your daughter to go. Like I said, Arch Manning did that with Eli. Nobody said a word. But Soma Prime, though, it's a problem. I know why, cause Arch Manning and the Manning name is royalty in the league, and Dion Black, he outspoken, he cocky, he brash, all the things that's negative, that's all the negativity towards Dion, and that reflected on Shedeur. Shedeur didn't, ask to be born to a famous father. He didn't ask to grow up with money. So, but if that was anybody else, you say, oh, they got the right makeup. He this, he that. So, yeah. Um, but I'm definitely taking them guys over him. Even I'm taking, I would take Shador over Brock Purdy. You mean to tell me if Shador wasn't if Shador wasn't with the 49ers when they went to the Super Bowl, you don't think Shador would have got them down there and scored on them in the drive? Yeah. Like I said, Brock Purdy, guys like Tony Romo, guys like Dak Prescott, they overachieve. They overachieve, and that's a credit to them. They was fourth round pick, made some out of their career. Now, what I don't think, speaking on Kirk Cousins for a second, I say like week 5, week 6, um, they gonna be they gonna be on the outs, and that's when Fernando Mendoza gonna be in there. I would start on week 1 because he have all the skill sets. He played 4 years in college, 3 years at Cal University, and one in Indiana. So he played enough football. He not scared of the bright lights, and they not. Oh, Vegas fans, they not going there to see Kirk Cousins, man. It's a Fernando show, man. That's what they should do. We all know what Kirk Cousins is. I just explained to you who Kirk Cousins is. He overachieved. He don't win the big games. He's a stat stuffer. His numbers look good, and hell, he knows how to get paid. Well, excuse me, his agent know how to get him paid. So shout out to Kirk agent for that, for getting them paid. But come on, bro. See, I think everybody looking at the elite guys. It's only a few of those guys. It is. Jalen Hurts is definitely one of them. Um, and who else? Mahomes is another one. Um, Bo Nix is early in his career, but he looked like he's gonna be He's going to be one of those guys. I know people. If you're an Eagles fan, if you're a Giants fan, you gonna wait and see on JD. But I won't put him. I won't put him up there yet. Yes, JD is clutch. Yes, I like JD. I'm not calling him the GOAT or anything because he's not that. He can be, but is JD clutch? Absolutely he is. And will he get back to that? Yes. I believe he will get back to that. No, he not RG3, but that's what, everybody's saying. He RG3 all over again. Um, his mom always with him, always got something to say. If you're a Washington fan, we seen this story before. We seen it 12 years early. So it just repeating itself. We know how it is when you're in the Washington media. And I want to say something about Stephen A. Stephen A. Why do you always come for the YouTube guys? This is our space. Yes, you work for ESPN, but ESPN helped you build that platform. You said you would never get on YouTube, but you're on YouTube, and you got ESPN behind you. Can you get that off the ground without them? No. Your name and the company that you're with help you with that, and that's where media is going. The constant disrespect, man. So so shows you that we more than that. We know what we're talking about. We see the game. We see the game with both of our eyes, and people in the industry are coming on our platforms now. And not just ESPN, but all over. So um, nobody came to my platform yet, but that's going to happen. I believe that. I'm working towards that. Like you always say, pound the pavement. I'm pounding the pavement every day. With my channel, talking about baseball. Now I'm talking about the batting odds for the fights. But it's gonna come, and when that day come, I'm gonna be ecstatic because that's letting me know all the hard work that I put in. I didn't cheat myself. I built my platform my own, and I know some people don't like my content, don't like me. Hey, that's fine. But for the ones who don't like me, all I'm gonna try to do is hit the like button. If y'all wanna leave a comment, y'all can leave a comment. But to dismiss us like we are nothing, that's totally wrong, bro. That's totally wrong. We are something. We just don't have the The four letters are behind us, ESPN. And yes, at one time I did want to work at ESPN, but over the years since I seen, the transition and what's been going on at ESPN, nah, no thanks. I think what ESPN have become, they become a disgrace because it wasn't about politics or anything like that. It was just based on sports, and you had good sports broadcasters. George Scott was one of the best. Scott Van Pelt, one of the best. Dan Patrick, so on and so on. But you know that day of everybody, nobody watches ESPN no more. I would say only probably tens of thousands, 15 maybe watch ESPN. You know, and the only reason I watch ESPN is for the entertainment, man, to see what y'all gonna say, so I can refute what y'all gonna say. That's about it. Now to the Jalen Hurts piece, man. I think the Jalen Hurts piece, German Fowler, I mean that your article that you did on Jalen Hurts, that was just that's a shame, man. I know I know you got guys that went on the record and said their name, but Jalen don't do anything. He mind his business. Who cares if he's like or it's like it's about wins. That's all he does. He's a winner. He of course y'all don't like how he wins. He just do it. Like I said, when they played the Rams last year, they was down. If it wasn't for Jalen doing what he did, took over the plays, called his own plays, got the ball into the hands of AJ Smitty, Saquon. If it wasn't for Jalen Hurts, they would have lost that game. Just what Jalen Hurts is made of. He tough as nails. He's clutch. Like I said, he's he's one of the elite guys for sure. Justin Herbert not elite. Josh Allen not elite. Lamar not elite. Those guys are elite during the regular season. They not elite during the playoffs. And the only reason Lamar is at OTAs because Steve Bisciotti Steve Bisciotti told him on the phone, and not on the phone, but when the cameras was rolling, you better be here. He didn't, and he also said, without saying it, I chose you over Jim Harbaugh. That's what he said. But I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. But y'all let me know who would y'all who would y'all take over Shedeur. Drop some names in the comments. Drop some names in the comments. and I'll talk about it tomorrow. And with that, I'm out. Peace. Netflix or Hulu? Netflix.